Well, no, this is like a tangential topic, but I'm trying out studio mode for the first time today in OBS. And Grant will see it because he has me on Snap. But like now I see the stream 4 times because I have it
Oh,
Oh
because I
boy.
have it on my main monitor, Twitch, and then my OBS. It's really
well, I've
funny.
been kind of playing around with my. Sorry, I'm getting like double audio right now. Okay. Um, I've been playing around with some of my programs too. I downloaded Krita, which is like a Photoshop alternative, but it's still really good. And for some reason, because I have a Lenovo, I can like make it into a tablet. But for some reason, the pen was just being incredibly stupid. And luckily, there was a fix for that. But I went on like a 30-minute just hunt to try to fix this because I was like, I didn't download this
What was the
program.
name of the Photoshop alternative?
Krita.
Would you mind sending me like a link to that later?
Oh, sure. I mean, I
J-
chose
just
it.
because like the pirated version of Photoshop that Janine got me doesn't work anymore, and I'm like,
Okay, well, I was
You mean
also
the
gonna
very
like.
real, very actual one that you bought on stream, right?
why on
Oh shoot.
stream?
Well, Zach,
I'm just saying because you're streaming right now.
what is your preference in terms of?
I didn't. Sorry, Sab. I'll let you talk in a second. I didn't incriminate myself. Nothing has happened on stream that proves that it was pirated. All I've said so far is a personal anecdote. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well then, real fast. I was gonna ask, what is your preferences for what you do on Photoshop? Is it more video or not video? Photo manipulation or more like artwork?
It's more like definitely not photo manipulation. Like I'm not editing somebody into like a location where they weren't standing. It's more like artwork stuff, I guess, because it's mostly
Okay.
me like taking clip art and just kind of fashioning something out of it.
Okay, then, because I would have, because I got Krita more or less because I wanted more of the artsy stuff. Because the other option would have been GIMP, and
I
I
worked with
took.
GIMP many years ago. I don't remember it being that good, but maybe that's just because I was bad.
There's also
No, yeah,
Fire Alpaca.
GIMP was pretty like difficult to use at the beginning, but it's the closest Photoshop alternative, but it's more for, I think, more technical stuff. But and I've also heard of Fire Alpaca. I just, I researched into free alternatives for
Is
it, and this is
is
the thing one.
Fire Alpaca made by the same people that made Firefox?
I have no clue.
That'd be
Mozilla, I
funny.
guess.
Okay, I
Grant,
can send it to you.
What?
we're Kerr.
What?
We're Kerr.
Where's Carrie?
I don't know.
That's a translation.
All right. Well, how do you
There you go,
guys feel? You want to just get started or
Let me text her.
Oh yes, Adrian.
Oh,
Hi, I wanted to maybe confer with you about
Oh.
maybe deciding who's the best fit for certain voices.
okay.
Well, I mean, we can get to it once we get there, but because you and I at least have played through it, I think we could sometimes at certain points decide like whether it'd be better for someone to play this character or not. Because like let's say for example, because I'm Maya, right?
Right.
So
Mia.
you might
No,
like
Maya,
help
yes.
balance it up out a little bit. Because I actually like some of the characters in some of the cases, but if I'm like constantly being Maya, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think the rhythm so far is that Zach and Saba have like, or yeah, Zach, Saba, and Grant all have character tenure, and then me and Carrie are like the varying witnesses.
I want to do more funny voices though.
I mean, same with me too. That's why I felt really happy that Carrie took over for Emma. I was thinking for like this first case, because of the circumstances, I think Carrie can take over for that role again, and I'll probably come back as Maya.
And I was gonna say that Saba knows that there's a character that recurs almost as much as Maya in this game that I guess Carrie could take if she so desired.
Oh, I do. If I'm thinking about what you're talking about, I kind of also want to do that.
All right.
You can't.
But
You
but
can't
there's
just
too
play all the
much.
characters.
I know. Oh, I
Harry
feel
says
so
she's
bad
coming.
though because I
Okay.
really like her. She's really cute. Ah,
I mean,
I don't know. We can get to it when we get to it. We can also debate, or maybe like if I've been pooped out of it.
We could
Carrie
do
can
another
take it.
audition, like
You
we
can
did
do an
for Edgeworth.
audition. You can also just have people switch on the fly. I'm here to tell you, I started editing the stuff before, and what I mean by started editing, I was literally just making like I was trying to make highlight reels of like the important parts of the stream. And holy shit, even watching our stuff at like 1.5 times speed, because I can't watch it at 2 times speed, because then it's too fast. But even at 1.5 times speed, oh my god, does it make me want to explode. I
In a
don't.
good or bad way.
In a way where I'm laughing, because I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that, and man, that was a good joke, you know what I mean? But then, like,
Mhm.
also I want to explode, because I just don't have the patience for, like, such intense editing, at least not right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
something that I'm trying to get better at is how I talk a little bit because I notice I say certain things at certain places, and it's just kind of the way I talk, but I don't like it. I need to change it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fucking perfect.
Oh, yes, you're great, Adrian. Don't change a thing.
No.
It's really funny.
You guys are all just great. Yeah, don't change anything.
So,
I'll be honest. When I listen to the VODs, if I do, I usually try to think back like, what were the bits that I really liked, and I listen to those. I'm like, all right, that's enough VOD listening for me, and then I'd stop listening to
well,
it.
because then the thing is that, like, I tried to do the same thing, like, where I'd be on the episode, like, 4, and I'd be like, and I'd be watching at like 1.5 times speed, just kind of like half listening in the background while I'm working on my portfolio, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, that was a good bit, and then I like start listening to the bit, but due to the way that like our dynamic works as a group, that bit stretches on for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't
We really
fucking know
milk
how to
jokes.
cut that down.
Yeah, unfortunately. But I mean,
Running
we're having
jokes are
fun about
fun.
it.
I
I'm about
think
to
we
say,
got more
we're
concise
having a
over
good
time with our jokes.
We did it in the sense that like one of the ones that I did make note of for eventually when I do end up editing the stuff down. Fucking your I'm not evil. Fucking every single time it was perfect in the sense of like the delivery, because it did not interrupt anybody, it did not upset the flow, and it was just the perfect like by the way, I'm not evil, and it was just like punctuation at the end of the sentence, and it was great.
I'm not evil compilation.
I'm not evil.
Oh yeah, you should just do the counter up in the left-hand corner.
I'm not doing that. Carrie's still not here. Okay. So while we're waiting, I do have a wee bit of an anecdote. It's not really like an intense anecdote at all, but so as Grant is aware, Brian and I had to do inspections the other day to like see whether or not people had like properly moved out of their houses, and Mr. Brown wanted to take us out to dinner as a thank you, and I reminded him that there's a pandemic going on, and he was like, "Oh yeah." So he was like,
Because
"Well,
he didn't do it last year.
he didn't. He did not. He said he would, but he didn't." Yeah, because he was supposed to buy you dinner, and then he was
Yep.
also supposed to buy you a vacuum, I think.
Yep.
He did neither of those things.
Nope.
Hey, at least you're still a RA for when you come back, I guess. But so he was like, "Well, okay. So how about this? I'll just order something on DoorDash. What do you guys want?" And so I look at Brian, and I'm just like, "You want to just get a pizza?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, that sounds fine." So so we texted that to Mr. Brown today, and Mr. Brown was like, "Okay, what's your address, and are there any special instructions on like how to get into the building?" And we just tell him that, and then he's like, "All right, pizza should be there in about 40 minutes." And I was like, "Cool, awesome." And I go back to like my league game or whatever, and then I'm thinking about it for more than 2 seconds, and I'm like, "We didn't tell him what pizza we wanted." And so,
Oh, no.
lo and behold, about 40 minutes later, Brian's getting a phone call because Mr. Brown put in Brian's number instead of his own. He's putting that in. Excuse me. And he comes back inside, and one of the pizzas was like a regular cheese pizza, but with chicken strips on it, which was interesting. And then the other pizza was fully loaded, and I hate mushrooms and olives.
Aw,
That's
coward.
basically the complete opposite of me. I only like mushrooms and all.
You are a dwarf. You live underground.
It's okay. I've been told that many times.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay,
Adrian?
well, since we're on a pizza topic too, real fast,
A
what
pizza
are your
topping.
guys' opinion on pineapple on pizza?
Neutral.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Neutral.
Oh wow, I like you guys so much better now.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
truly not offended by it, but I would not go out of my way for it.
It's pretty
See, I can
alright.
agree to that. The people who are so aggressively against it, I'm like, okay, but just so you know,
I feel like the people that are super aggressively against it are mostly just doing it for the meme, right?
I have no clue. Actually,
think
I genuinely
both
think some
of,
people
like-
dislike it.
Yeah, I think both of the extreme sides are just for the meme.
Nowadays, anyway, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing to, I guess,
Or-
hate or fight for pineapple on pizza.
That, or it could just be people are super weirded about or on the idea that you're putting fruit on a pizza.
Well, because I mean, because the thing is, and I might be wrong. You know, we do have somebody who literally like grew up on a farm, but it's like, isn't pineapple the only fruit that actually like cooks well? If I remember,
I've
if I
heard of
remember
grilled
correctly,
pineapple.
like it toughens up in the heat, right? Whereas everything else just kind of shrivels up.
I'm trying to think of all like other
It does not do
fruits.
that.
It does not what toughen up.
It does not toughen up.
I thought it more or
Okay.
less could like soften if you bake it a little bit, but
Yeah, it softens if you grill it.
I
There are
didn't
certain
say-
fruits that you
Yeah,
can
grill. That
eat
makes
up
sense.
decent. But
that's one of the ways I've seen it grilled.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, Adrian. I feel like constantly talking over you, or at least me.
it's all good, man. Also, is my mic getting quieter like every single day? Because it feels like it is.
You seem good right now.
I'll say it seems fine at the moment.
I
Or
don't
it
know
has
why, but it
been.
feels like my mic is getting quieter every single time I fucking check again.
I don't. Is this right?
Uh,
Oh,
I
I
don't
did.
know
I'm
what
not
I'm looking
streaming on
at.
Discord. I forgot.
yeah, you're not streaming on
Yeah.
Discord. Do you like my clever turn of phrase there?
Oh shit, we're already in the game.
No. You have to load the new game. You have to say new game, Zach.
I can't just do this.
No. Because if you
Oh.
think about it, it's literally a different game.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, that's fine. Second, new game. Oh yeah, you're right. Justice for all. All right, we're just gonna skip that one and go straight to TNT.
Some people would say you should do that, but you shouldn't.
Oh
No, there's some good ones in this, yeah.
Dude, it's my favorite Metallica album.
What happened to Phoenix's head? His eyes
but I
grew
must
2
say-
sizes that day.
Adrian, I did start playing the third one, and oh my gosh, the first episode of the third game is so much better than the first episode of the second game.
Yeah, the first episode of the second game starts out a little weak, I'll be honest. Alright.
What the fuck? Are we going against a vampire?
I mean, we've
Edward?
established several
How did I get
vampires.
into this mess? I don't understand what's happening.
He's being murdered.
Grant, this is the judge voice. Grant, this is the judge.
Let's far enough give run forever. Mr. Phoenix, right?
I'll kill. What?
Mortal Kombat!
Mortal, what have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like
This
this.
is gonna give me nightmares.
I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
Oh my god.
Mortal
Oh my
Kombat.
God, I just
Wow.
died.
Alright, well,
Amazing.
game over. You didn't quick time event react fast enough.
QTEs in Phoenix, right?
And like I said, this game starts a little weak, unfortunately. Oh, business casual
What
Phoenix.
the shit? This is the first time we've seen him without the suit.
What a nightmare. Also, why is that his ringtone? I bet
Makes
was
him-
his
it reminds
ringtone
him of
that caused
Edgeworth.
it. It's true. I really shouldn't be dozing off before a trial starts anyway.
Couch reminds me of Larry.
Yeah.
Larry Couch, bottom text.
Larry couch.
What's that photo supposed to be? That's the most ambiguous looking photo I've ever seen, like behind
I
him.
think that is a bear sitting in front of a street light.
Or it might be a tanuki.
Oh.
But we're in America.
It just
A
looks
bird.
like mush. It doesn't look like anything.
No, it's a
Like a
bear.
Rorschach
Look,
test.
I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see my thing. But look, the bear's sticking out his tongue a little bit, and these are his little feeties.
It's like a Rorschach test.
I see.
What
do you
I see a
see?
little bear.
Are you
Huh.
a serial killer?
Huh? Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good! I finally found it! Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but...
Is he gonna...
What is this Yu-Gi-Oh character?
Nothing personnel, kid.
Oh, teleports behind him.
A few minutes later.
That's funny. What's happening?
So we just saw that guy in his stand.
Fire extinguisher.
We didn't start the fire. It's the name
Oh.
of the Ouch! My head is throbbing.
Or since that encounter with Mega Judge.
And why does it feel so foggy in here?
Who is Plucky sidekick?
No,
No,
I said
she's
we
a
could have
police detective. Look, she has
Yeah.
the badge.
Why does she have so many feathers? Where's she going? Where's she flying?
Why does she have so many feathers, and why are they sticking out of her shirt pockets? Are you a
Oh.
bird?
I never
Also,
understood
who's
this
reading
character done
this?
myself, to be honest.
Carrie, how are you in terms of voicing characters?
Not strong, my guy.
Is
No.
it just gonna, is it
I
just
meant,
Emma
are
again?
you busy? So you don't
You
want to talk, or
were doing a good job with Emma. I liked it when you were trying to emulate Entrapta a little bit. That was really good.
I will take the... No, I mean, if you don't want to.
Somebody's gotta
Somebody's
I don't know.
gotta do
You
it.
or me, Carrie?
flip a coin.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay. Okay, where do you want Carrie?
Tails.
And if it lands on its side, I'll do it.
Okay, it landed on tails.
Oh, okay. Good morning.
It's a good voice. Good morning.
What's wrong? You don't look well.
Oh my god, did you see how much her fucking head moved when she talked?
She is bird.
Oh god. So, once again, you guys can't see it on your end, and I posted it on Snap, but like, just seeing this girl staring at me and blinking across 4 different screens is a little freaky.
She's coming out the screen.
People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit?
I just
I'll
woke
settle
up.
on a voice at some point.
I believe in you, Carrie.
I don't know, like, how... the voice you're doing right now is pretty good, because I have no idea how you would make that more bird. You know, I don't think that makes any sense. She feels like... You know what she feels like? She feels like a flight stewardess.
She periodically just goes like...
Haha, flight steward.
Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts.
I just got a concussion.
You just gave
Roger
yourself
that.
a concussion.
Revive Mega Judge.
I'm coming back.
Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, yeah?
What's a police?
What is a police? I stole this. I thought maybe I had done something wrong.
What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. You see, I've killed someone.
Oh,
What?
Oh
Oh my god, her name is Bird.
Wait, did she even
Wow.
say that yet?
I'm
Apparently
placing my
not.
life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Life in my hands?
You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty, right?
Felix, you didn't know your defendant?
Not guilty?
So she is apparently a Kermit crossed with birds,
Oh god.
varying birds.
Don't force Carrie to mesh too many voices together. Make
It's
her
fine.
talk.
You don't have to
Make
change
her
your
talk.
voice, but that's
Make-
her
Bro,
lore
my
now.
brain is fried enough as it is today.
Make her talk like a turkey.
No, this
God.
is you can just do whatever, but just know that that's the reason that she has feathers.
We all
Just
know.
when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day.
This is a
Does she
weird
have a
way.
crush on him because his name is Phoenix and her name is Bird?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Also, this is a really weird way of starting the game.
Yeah.
And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir.
Stop
I have tear
hitting
ducts.
yourself like that.
I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. Who are you?
What is this girl babbling about?
Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and...
Steel bird feathers.
What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that?
What's wrong with your eyes, lady?
She's downcast.
How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible.
No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that.
Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this.
God, I hate her. No,
Cool.
it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. I'm...
Yes, I'm.
Who am
Oh
I?
god.
Why am I drawing a
Uh-oh.
blank? So was that person? Was that Yu-Gi-Oh dude fucking? Is he
He
the
thrashed us.
prosecutor and he just fucking gave us amnesia?
Sometimes it be like that.
Oh my god.
Whack.
The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay?
So is this...
Horrible idea.
Oh, you already have stuff.
So this is what I was figuring, because like he was already on the couch, so I was like, huh, maybe there's actual stuff in here. Found this in my pocket, but
say it's
oh,
like
but I don't remember
amnesia.
what it means. Are you fucking kidding? Time of death.
Is the amnesia an excuse of, like, to reteach you the game? Like, re-tutorialize the first
Ooh,
case?
That's
that's a good
precisely
idea.
it.
Oh.
Yep, but it's still a horrible idea to right after you've heard your lawyer has amnesia to just be like, okay, I'm counting
Let's
on you.
go!
I mean, does she
Let's
have any
go.
other options? Body was also covered in bruises. Of a nearsighted lens were found nearby. Profiles.
She's gonna be farsighted.
Dustin
Oh.
Prince. Ah!
Hello.
Dustin Prince, and he's a police officer. Get it?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Dustin Prince is the perfect standardized skin suit Kermit.
What's her name
The-
again?
He looks
Well,
completely
well,
normal.
Was in Maggie Bird. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Adrian, you're super right. This is like the final version of Meekins, where they fix the bodysuit and it fits properly.
Yeah, he looks normal. He blends in.
He was dating the defendant Maggie Bird.
Oh.
The only thing I recall is that she's a policewoman. Okay. Alright. I guess I must have amnesia.
See that?
Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney.
Oh, we starting at the beginning.
And that girl, I said I'd provide her not guilty, or prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise.
What kind of guy am I?
What kind of idiot just makes a claim like that? Ah! Someone, please, tell me this is just a bad dream. The judge comes in and he's like 80 feet tall. He's like, no!
This shit real as fuck.
Why do I get the
Figured out how to Dynamax myself.
I have become God.
I consumed God and gained his powers.
Oh, I consumed the blue badger.
I have consumed the blue badger's essence. Why? Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from?
I had a time skip montage where I consumed all the other judges for their power.
Oh God!
I am the ultimate judge.
Oh, it's our
Hey.
Hey.
Who's voicing this guy?
Wasn't it?
It was me
wasn't it-
originally,
Yeah, I was
but
about to say I think it was Gran.
Adrian, did you want to take it since?
Well, I was gonna
I'm
offer
already
Zach if
being
you want to do
charged.
Billy voice. You could.
I don't know about that, but I'm already doing Phoenix.
Well, I don't know.
If you want, I can do it. I mean, he does have a high-pitched voice. Do you remember his objection?
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah.
Grant.
court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
So wait,
The
it's me or
prosecution
Saba, I
is
guess?
ready, Your Honor.
Like that?
Or yeah.
I'm going to read it. It's
Sure,
too
that's
tempting.
fine. You
Okay.
can do it for the first case.
What is it, Miss Wright?
Are you talking to me?
Do you see any other defense attorneys around here?
Maybe? I guess not.
Now then, are you ready?
No.
If I say no, does that end the game?
Probably.
I'll say yes then, I guess. I guess I should say yes for now.
Are you ready, Mr. Wright?
I mean,
Yes, Your Honor.
medically.
Wait a sec. If our life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of...
Don't care. The court will not hear the defense's excuses.
You can check. I have brain damage.
Let me peer into your mind. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny.
I mean, you can see I'm bleeding from the head.
Therefore, we must make this trial fair but
His fucking... It's like... He's like starting to talk, but he can't because his jaw's like dislocated. And the judge
Oh,
is like,
God.
no, no, no. I will not hear any of your nonsense. And it's like, what?
no more.
It's
Can't
just
you
like,
see I have a giant dent in my head? Does that not bother you?
He looks like the fucking Iron Giant with the big ass dent in his head, and the judge is like, "Nah, we're gonna keep going."
It's like, I think I have a new soft spot that I didn't have when I was a child.
Sir, my skull is fractured.
I believe I have told you this before. I hope you are not telling me you've forgotten.
Actually, I have.
Stop bleeding all over the floor. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Fuck you. Anyway.
Very well.
Very well. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worth, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policewoman? You did what to a policeman? I fucked him.
Oh,
It wasn't me. We weren't lovers.
Oh, she has like bird face.
you do.
She ovo.
She has
And
the opposite of,
besides, Justin and I,
it's the opposite of colon 3 face.
we weren't lovers like that. Yeah.
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. I don't like how easy this voice is to do.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
I call Larry Bird to the stand.
Larry Bird? The basketball player?
Yes, of course. He's our first star witness.
My God. I've got to get his autograph.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since the last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
He's a
What?
terrible. He's a terrible prosecutor.
He's a terrible prosecutor.
I might.
But why are people still like? Does the term rookie literally just mean how long you've been an attorney for? Because
Probably.
fucking Phoenix took down the chief of police.
This is still only your 6th case, though.
That's insane.
Pain is just like, remember, I definitely beat you last time. Remember that? I totally, definitely, very easily defeated you.
And Phoenix like, man, I lost to him.
Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
I guess it's the Zach and Grant show.
Hello, it's
Here
me.
we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
And then
Oh.
occasionally Carrie splashed in.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Oh, this is the Grant and Zach show. Damn it. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead.
Like Scoob or something.
Like Scoob! Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir.
Why did your parents seem to want to name you something so evocative of your future profession?
Why is your last name Payne? I'm the detective
No
in
further
charge of
questions,
homicides
Your
down
Honor.
out of the precinct, sir.
wait, Grant.
What?
Retort in that same way again, please.
Why is your name Payne?
He takes like his BDSM gear and like shoves it further into his bag, and he's
Oh,
just like,
God.
and he's like, no further questions.
You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant. She works under me, so you know.
You have people that work under you, Gumshoe?
Everyone's
Everyone
under me. I'm
works under
16.
him. Yeah.
You work under that detective?
But he's incompetent.
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. I'm definitely not 5 chickens stacked up in a trench coat.
Oh, God.
Oh!
He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me.
Saba, since you don't have any lines, or Adrian, since you also don't have any lines, would you mind looking up the name of the chicken from the Muppets? The one that Gonzo got married to?
What?
Okay, calm down. I believe in you. Or I believe
Is
you,
it
sorry.
Camila the chicken?
So we have Kermit's and Camilla's now.
Oh, God.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters, Expose Park.
Oh, sure. That's very indicative, but whatever.
The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped it.
Oh my
There
God.
are 4 bullet holes also in the body.
Wait, but they're also
the fall killed him.
nearsighted glasses.
Oh,
Shh, we're not supposed to have looked at the court record yet.
we don't know about that.
The game doesn't think we know about that yet. Fucking yeah.
God, if only we, Never mind.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Well, yes, this autopsy report, correct?
Why do I not remember getting a copy? You do though.
You
Just
never
look in
have
your
a
bag.
copy.
Like, he does. He
What's
just
a
doesn't remember getting it.
bag?
Oh
Just look in your pocket dimension.
Oh,
no,
I
this
see
isn't.
everything
This
is
is
in
not the
order
pocket
here.
dimension. I can't check.
even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
Is it? Oh yeah.
6:28.
Yeah, that's very
6:28
specific.
p.m. Is it gonna be like his watch broke or something?
The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir, just like Zach said.
Back into the flow of it immediately.
Yeah.
Zach predicts the game. Mark that
The results
down.
of the autopsy confirm the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I guess?
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today?
Motherfucker, I'm trying to tell you that! I have brain damage! Get me to a hospital!
Stop drooling on the floor and going cross-eyed. There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
I'm just here to say... sailboat. Falls over.
Bailiff, get the taser.
What was that?
Yes, sir. 600,000 volts coming right up.
Oh my god.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually... it's just my nerves. Give me a second.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir.
Well, based on the fact that they keep all just calling me a fucking rookie.
Yeah, maybe I should have paid attention to that. Alright, sir, I'll get you through this. I'll help you through this.
Maggie, I have a question.
What?
How does that hat stay on your head?
Don't worry about it. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record.
Court record?
The court record. Yep, info about evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab.
Or you can just click on it. That is a good point, actually. Because it's record. How do you spell record? Like you record something on a DVR?
Same way.
It's the same.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. It's just
Then
one of
why
those
do we
English
pronounce
words.
them different?
It's just one of those English words. English
Yeah.
is English
Man,
sometimes.
English is bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Ugh.
Tab, huh? Because this is supposed to be in real life. He's like, huh, I'm supposed to press tab? Okay.
Let me
pulls
just
out,
grab my
pulls
computer
out,
out.
No, pulls out a tab of ecstasy and just puts it on his mouth, and then the
I
court
was
record
gonna-
appears.
I was gonna go with the other joke of like he pulls out a soda can.
Oh.
This is tab.
Tab.
Just let me go to my bartender real fast. Maybe he'll be able to tell me something.
Hey, Dick, do you still have that soda that you owe me? From
Oh,
like
yeah.
15 months ago or whatever? I didn't look at the date.
15 months? Wait, yeah, when is it?
I don't know. We saw the date twice and didn't think to look at it.
Oops.
You really know what you're talking about, don't you?
It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead.
These people are
And
constantly
certainly not
swapping
5
jobs.
chickens stacked up in a trench coat.
Camilla's. Yes, Your Honor.
Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab?
Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
I mean, it was
Me,
glasses,
uh-huh.
right?
Glasses? Oh,
Yeah. A wallet.
She's like, I swear.
It's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses.
that's right.
Wait, how can you tell if glasses are nearsighted or farsighted if they're broken?
I mean, one of the ones
Prescription.
looks mostly intact.
That's fair.
The victim grabbed the killer's glasses as it was being shoved through.
That's fucking conjecture, Gumshoe. Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
I love you, but still.
and held on to them as he fell.
Why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm certainly not 7 chickens stacked up in a trench coat.
They
The
can't
number
multiply.
keeps getting bigger.
They cannot multiply. You're not allowed to do this. Quick,
What
Bird,
did they
answer
totally
me.
reproduce under there?
Quick, Bird, answer me this question. Are you nearsighted or farsighted? That's all I
What?
want.
Excited.
Those glasses you're wearing.
Hmm,
Yeah, I think you got a good voice going, suggesting by this.
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene are not mine, I swear, sir.
You're sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
God, I hate
Wow.
this game. A coincidence, she says. Oh! Yare yare daze.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Well, you have more.
And this evidence is very decisive.
What the fuck
Very
is
well.
decisive evidence?
Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
Testimony of the game.
Ooh. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses
Open
under the
bottles,
victim's body, sir.
y'all.
What? During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed like all
What?
murderers.
Are you fucking kidding?
Apparently. Look, he said Maggie, and he even spelled it wrong. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie.
So they added a new
Ouch.
mechanic in this game compared to the other game,
Which
and
is
it's that
what?
you can present both evidence and profiles.
Are you
Ooh.
fucking kidding? Cause like, that immediately jumped out at me where I was like, wait a minute, that's not how her name is spelled though. I mean, Grant
So
said it
did
as
he
well,
fall
but
into wet concrete?
I think it's
No,
a,
it was
I
in,
think
like,
it's a
sand.
beach, right?
No, it's like a park.
Oh.
Why the fuck is there sand at a? No, never mind.
No, it's like dirt. Sorry, dirty sand.
But this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
Wait, where's the time of death? Broken neck, body also covered in bruises. It doesn't say anything about him dying instantly, like the other game.
Wait, how did he die?
Broken
It
neck.
said broken neck was the cause of
Don't
death.
you usually like die pretty quickly from that?
Yeah, that's pretty instant.
It's
It's like a snap neck.
yeah.
Usually that's like instant death.
Dude, he even had enough time to write in cursive.
Insta
Or,
kill.
That's a
sorry,
good
that's
point.
not true cursive.
Wait,
Why?
so are his eyes open there? Cause Jesus.
I think they
Listen.
rolled back because they're like white.
Yikes.
I feel bad for this guy, to be honest.
Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence.
As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
Fucking. I already told you, those glasses aren't mine.
How do you explain his dying message?
That's not
Murder?
my fucking name. It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. You.
God, I hate you. Like, you gotta work with me.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine?
This is it. I'm counting on you.
Please stop counting on me. It's
One, two.
weird. Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What? Okay. This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces.
In their faces and do what?
Give them a smooch.
All right,
Make out with
Gumshoe, get over here.
You have the power of Colossus Gumshoe to give him a smooch at his vital point.
Because there's no way around it.
That's fucking Edgeworth when he and Gumshoe are having sex.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Wow,
What?
quite a vivid image.
Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. Here, get up on my shoulders.
Oh,
The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court.
wait, what?
It's a well-known fact,
This is bullshit.
which means they lie from time to time.
Oh my gosh.
Lie? But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Lie.
Wink.
Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain.
Dude, I love the animation because Gumshoe's eyes look like they're bouncing around like a fucking like TV screensaver.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find out and expose their lies.
Expose Gumshoe.
I would love to
Exposed.
expose Gumshoe.
In front of the judge, no
Oh
less.
shit.
Oh, Mr. Wright, cross-examined, blah blah blah.
Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As soon as he thinks that to himself, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh dude comes out and he's like, "Fucking die!" He shoots at him.
Throws the fire extinguisher at him.
The judge is like, well, that seems pretty normal.
As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. The culprit's name?
Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but
Was that the name of my client? What was the name of my client?
Who are you?
What am I doing here?
You can present profiles now. I think in this game. Draw. Winston, I'm indicting you.
point. What is it? What?
What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. It's fucking muscle memory.
To object and then point.
And I yelled
Okay.
at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush.
You keep slamming the desk.
Detective Gumshoe.
You're talking to me, pal.
Is there another Detective Gumshoe in this room?
I don't know.
Please
That
state
might
the
be my clone.
defendant's name for me. Oh my god, it is objection! What are you saying? What are you
Lord.
trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. It is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from?
He's already sweating.
The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record.
Winston's like, oh fuck, did I skip the tutorial like, by accident again? Damn it.
This is also his first of the second game.
Oh god.
He
What?
also has amnesia.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Oh my god, could you imagine like a vanity case where it doesn't actually pertain to the story, but it's the defendant, the defense attorney, i.e. Phoenix, the prosecutor, a witness, and the judge, and they all have amnesia. And they're all, why are we here? I have this piece of paper that says that you're guilty.
Why this piece of paper that says you're not?
Huh, I don't know. Anyway. It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. It looks like the bird caught the cat napping.
What's going on here?
I don't know.
I have no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. It's just weird
How
because
do
I
you
know that
say
because they're just saying this out loud. You know?
Yeah.
It's not Maggie, it's Maggie.
I will say this to differentiate between the
So
two.
cute.
ProZD on his Let's Play, whenever he did Maggie, all the characters would be like, and that was Maggie, like a
Maggie.
Homer Simpson's voice. Maggie.
No, but fucking Austin Powers or whatever isn't in this game, so we can't use that voice. What was his name? The actor?
Sung One, ProZD.
No, the actor from the first game who was in the samurai costume.
Oh, Will Powers.
Will
Thank you,
Powers.
Will Powers, not Austin Powers. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh. How about that? I didn't even notice.
What is your job? But, Goose.
Haha.
But maybe
Huh?
the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not know her name. That just reminds me of like the 6 or 7 times that I spelled Malia's name wrong. like in text, and I was like, shit, I'm in trouble. No!
This is very true.
You didn't do that, player.
Check that shit out. Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Mm-hmm.
Spill the tea.
Ow.
Spill the tea. Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I spied on them in the windows, and when they went to... Never mind.
Oh god.
Oh.
Please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir.
Okay. While he's testifying, I'm gonna refill my water.
You got time.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him.
Okay.
Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You were cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'm gonna press him. You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinate.
How many subordinates do you have, Detective?
2.
Gumshoe? 2?
One's dead.
Oh.
It was just them.
But even what was she going to give as a present?
But even what she was going to give as a present.
Right, that just feels weird.
Yeah.
Isn't it going? Yes, Saba. Do you have something to
I
say?
agree with you. It's dumb.
Hey, pal, watch what you
Makes
say.
sense.
I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there.
I really don't need to know that much. Objection!
You know that much?
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree.
Not
Even
Badger
if this
here, and we do not
witness-
speak of that cursed noun.
Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant. Oh, I'm spilling the tea.
Rival lovers.
That should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second, why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the good detective is about done here.
We should just ask what the present was, right? We can get that
I
out
thought
of
that's
him.
what I just did, but over 2 months ago.
Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was his birthday present?
She got him a glove. A single glove? Is he Michael Jackson? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question was a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball.
He was a huge. So Grant, you
He was
cut
just
out.
a huge baseball.
Yeah, I'm about to say Grant, you cut out at the
He
very
was a
end. So
huge
he was a
baseball.
huge baseball.
And me some baseball.
Oh,
Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
yeah.
Are you saying she bought that glove at a store that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
It was in the shape of the thinker.
Oh no.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yeah, that's what I said. The glove was custom made. Did everyone get that?
Did everybody get that as custom? But here's my badge!
Is your badge custom made?
Oh.
No, unfortunately. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case?
Yes?
Sure. Why not?
Fuck, wait, let me look at the pictures real quick.
Where's the glove? Well, no, they didn't
pushed
say
him
anything about the
off.
glove being in the crime scene.
It's there behind the rail. It pushed him off. the
There's
thing.
no,
There's no, what?
like, go back to the other picture. There's no evidence of him writing Maggie on the sand.
I think that's just, like, a perspective thing.
Oh, okay.
Because you can see that his finger is, like, kind of weirdly warped here. I just think that they couldn't write Maggie in perspective.
You see, I really like how they got the perspective with his hat and everything, and I like to imagine one of the guys in the scene was like, "You like the perspective trick I do with this photo? It's really neat, huh? We take photography class in my off time."
Of course it's relevant, because why the fuck not? I don't know
I don't think the game
where
is
this
trying
will
to
lead me,
basketball.
but... Of course it's relevant! That glove is the key to this whole case.
Yes, bluffing to the max.
Don't
Now
say it!
this is the Mr. Right I know. I'm so happy that you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Will you calm down before you lay an egg?
That's too late.
Oh god. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. Did I used to be a wrestler? As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Like Edgeworth.
Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I bought the glove with me today.
And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry up and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with the case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
Oh,
Why is it bright yellow?
Why
it's
is it
the
bright?
Thanos glove.
It looks like it looks like a bunch of bananas.
It's
It's
a
the
banana
infinity.
glove.
It's the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh my
Well, the
god.
redstone is already there.
It's a rather yellow, isn't it?
It's the Infinity Gauntlet, but he can't snap his fingers because they're all
Because it's a glove.
They're all
it's a
sewn
baseball
together.
glove.
It's a baseball glove.
The Infinity Baseballs. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow.
And that's why you had to special order it?
Yeah, that's right. That and one other reason.
Tell me!
I
No.
think this court has heard enough. Guilty. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little bit more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Go fuck yourself, sir.
I'll snap your neck.
I'll snap your neck!
We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We couldn't confirm it was his pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail.
We checked his pointer finger. We couldn't tell if it was his pointer finger. We checked his hand. We couldn't tell if it was his hand.
We checked the body. We couldn't tell if it was the body.
God.
In fact, he's right there.
There are also
He's
stretches
sitting
on
in the audience alive.
It's
Like, he's fine.
Guys, I was just napping.
Sometimes
were
I like
caused
to
by
take
him
them.
writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand.
Is he gonna be fucking left-handed?
But this is weird because he was left-handed. Oh, okay, I thought it was. I could have sworn it was gonna be. That's a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. You may cross-examine the witness.
All right. Is there like a thing under the guy's profile where it says he's left-handed? That'd be really funny.
The victim, left-handed.
Yeah, like we would know that for some reason. Thank you, Your Honor. Man, how convenient is it that each of these testimonies has exactly one lie in it? Could
That's
you
always
imagine?
one,
Could
yeah.
you imagine if there was 2 or 3?
The glove again?
Look at the glove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I more jock than Zach, apparently, where I know what this says?
What?
A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made.
It's also a right-handed or a left-handed glove.
No, wouldn't that be right-handed? Because the
No,
thumb's on
yeah,
the
it's for your
inside.
right hand, so you could throw left.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know that you would have the glove in your non-dominant hand.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm more jock than Zach because I knew that.
I don't like sports. Talk to me about curling.
The real shit.
The ultimate dad sport.
Professional speed walking.
I love that shit. Their fucking calves are like exploding on the pavement.
But the rules of professional speed walking are too loose. You're not supposed to let your feet leave, you're not supposed to have both feet leave the ground, but then you just take video and you see that everybody's doing it. Anyway, tell it was the handwriting, check the victim's pointer finger, found the victim's fingernail, also skin were caused of him writing on the ground from this right hand press. Are you absolutely sure?
I believe in the power of science.
I'm a Scientologist.
Oh,
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dawson really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Sorry, I forgot how to read there for a second.
The present? What about it? That is a little weird that, oh well, let me skip to the last one, but, that is a little weird that it doesn't say that it's... Because, cause that's the thing, right? Like, for example, I didn't know that a baseball glove is supposed to be worn in your non-dominant hand.
well, that's probably why she was like, "Do you think I would put so much
Well,
effort?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
lefty
Also said-
gloves are harder to come by.
She also said it was custom made to be yellow and for one other reason too.
Apparently, Zach, the game assumes that a child knows more about sports than you do.
Oh shoot!
That's fine.
I mean, a lot of
and
children.
not
play
even that,
baseball.
a Japanese child.
That's
Baseball's
true.
huge in Japan.
Yeah, that's true.
It is, but it's not America.
Detective
America.
Gumshoe, take a look at this bushel of bananas.
Tasty. That's the
Bushel?
glove, right?
not a bunch.
Could you tell the court
Oh.
what's special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but also, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special.
What would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person.
Left-handed. Right, you're absolutely right.
Like, how fucked would an Ace Attorney case be if the fucking victim or the murderer or whatever was fucking ambidextrous? You know what I mean?
Glove was made to be worn on the right hand.
That's why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
So, detective, which hand did the victim usually write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obviously from the picture, which is... wait a second.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Oh,
Owie.
Objection! I object.
overrule. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. What?
It's true. I can't
I mean,
use
he
my right
could have,
hand.
but I guess maybe the assumption they're leaving out is that not that eloquently.
Yeah, about to say it was pretty neat. So I definitely think that would have. Actually, I wonder if I could write. I wonder if I could write my name neatly with my non-dominant hand. Probably if I really focused
also-
and didn't have my neck snapped.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you didn't have your neck snapped.
Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that his name was written by the victim himself. That means Maggie is...
No, it's not possible!
Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
the evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No!
All right, you did it, Mr. Wright.
According to the judge, I didn't do anything.
You didn't.
Whew, feel like I can breathe again.
You were holding your breath this whole time? It's been an hour and 8 minutes.
I've died.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion.
I have passed away.
You did a fine job once again, Mr. Bright.
Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir.
Sorry. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
At the ripe old age of
I'm gonna
23.
charge you out the ass for this.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Okay.
No! Not yet! I'm about to say, this is very atypical, because we didn't actually prove a murderer yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
It's Payne. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
Meantime, baby.
The prosecution is not finished yet.
You made me use 10% of my power, right?
Go! What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? What?
What did this witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? What the heck?
It's pretty decisive, right? I mean,
Order in the
Con
court.
Varma goes to every court appearance. Because
Oh,
he's like,
no,
just
only the ones that Phoenix is in.
No, yeah, that's what I meant.
I believe recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from the new witness.
And then after that, we will
get to
fix
play
the
on the monkey bars again.
Damn it.
Same
I had a
joke.
feeling this was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Yay,
I'm gonna
recess.
let you use your turn on the monkey bars, right? You're sorely mistaken.
Wait, so case 1 is split into 2 parts?
Wow.
That's weird. The other game, it was just 1.
Well, this is
Ooh, we got a different color.
we're in the lost turnabout, baby.
Woohoo.
Ooh.
September 8th. So it's been like a year
Yeah.
since the start of the game, because previously it was like December-ish.
No, it was like September, October.
Is that when we started the last game?
Yeah.
No, never mind. Yeah, you're super right. Because then Mia died in October, I think.
Amnesia?
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I can't
Amnesia: The
believe my
Dark
boy is
Descent.
trying to defend me in such a state, my god!
Amnesia: The Dark Descent's a game.
The state of California.
Amnesia?
Yeah,
Yeah, here in America.
America.
Why did you tell me, sir?
You kept fucking talking. I'm sorry. I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do.
Fucking whacks me in the head.
I heard you could fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system.
Is she gonna fucking tase me?
600,000 volts, sir.
100,000 volts. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
That's her special move.
What the fuck?
Well,
It's
snakes
the
use to
move I used
disable.
to kill my boyfriend, sir.
Oh my god.
Yeah, powerful kicks used to disable rattlesnakes in the wild, sir.
What the fuck? No. I think I'll pass on this one. So I do want to ask a real quick question before we proceed, because Carrie has since dropped it, but I love the idea of there being Camillas, which are just Kermits, but instead of it being half felt, half frog, it's half felt, half chicken.
Oh god.
But following the rules of Kermit, does that mean that anything that's made out of Camilla's has to have the voice that Carrie's doing now, where it's the fucking squeaky voice like, Mr. Papadopoulos?
I think it would. Come on! I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Just like I tackled my boyfriend off of the railing.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later.
I'm bleeding profusely.
The blood is absolutely pissing from my head.
It's pooling behind my eyes.
Oh god.
Ew.
I have 30 minutes to live.
Bird, I taste pennies. Falls backwards.
Let's get this trial over quickly so I can see a hospital before I die.
Just see it, not get admitted. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Ow. Of course, I'd be honored too.
Is that an owl because she fucking thwapped herself?
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll start with my day, but then I can tell you about me.
Oh my god. No, that's okay. Really.
My name's Maggie. I'm
think
a
I
Virgo.
know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. Man, wouldn't it be fucking funny if up to this point, it instead of it saying Phoenix, it said me, question mark?
Oh god.
This is serious. You really don't remember.
Yes, that's what I said.
I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession.
I'm gonna break your glasses.
You can borrow it from... No, this is my last pair. But please give it back, okay?
Okay. There's some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up then and tell me! This might be very important.
I don't remember.
God.
Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
No, the blue
Oh,
badger!
God.
What's that, Maggie?
Oh god.
So she's already been taken over by the badger, huh?
Is that
All of a sudden,
sleepless
the phone
Hoodie?
began to ring.
She's
Hello?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching my cell phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Is that why he spelled it wrong?
Who was that?
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did.
So where is this phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is it the phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
Someone's breathing into their mic. I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up...
Saba, this is you.
I don't
Saba.
know.
So-
Ah! You were here all along?
Oh!
Oh!
You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Ack! Now who the heck is this?
And why should bring me to the dark dimension?
Yeah, exactly. Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie.
And a good morning to you too, Maya.
So, how's it going?
Is there a word for worse than abysmal?
Oh? And what if I said that everything would be fine?
Okay, then just abysmal.
That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-divisive, super important evidence. Decisive.
The ultra divisive. It's gonna split the
Divisive.
courtroom. We're gonna get no verdict. The court's gonna get hung, and then fucking because of this hellscape that we live in, fucking Bird's gonna get murdered.
Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in...
Making
There's a
trouble in the
group
neighborhood.
of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Okay. Hopefully I can check that. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
Oh yeah, she doesn't know that I have amnesia yet. And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick?
Who the fuck is Nick?
You're the one who
who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. Must be a side effect of getting old. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you.
I'm gonna throw you off a building.
I'm gonna throw you off of
So
fucking
you
cliff and
missed a
stuff.
ride.
Alright, recess is now over. You lost your chance for the monkey bars. You did not get your free juice box.
No!
Game over.
Game over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. I mean, that's kind of our job, but like, you're right there.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick.
What the fuck?
Wish us luck.
Man,
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. Let me look at this list. Also, what the
I'm
fuck?
pretty happy. The
I
level
can't
that
check
Maya
the list?
insults Nick,
Sorry.
it's pretty good.
Man, any opportunity for Saba to insult me, even if it's vicariously through fictional characters. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. September 11th, 2001. It's like, oh
no.
shit.
I don't think you want to be a defense attorney at that time.
Nope.
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Prince.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Stink, stink, poopy butt, face melter. Anyway, it's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the
Very likable
court...
witness.
Sorry?
A very likable witness. One that's a crowd favorite.
Very likable witness. So I asked the court might be a little lenient on...
There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution called its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
So the total murder.
This is
Oh
the
my
drifter!
god.
Are you kidding? My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Mr. Drifter! So, by the way, I don't know who's doing this guy. I don't remember who did it.
It was Adrian.
Dibs.
Adrian started.
Adrian, I demand that you do like a Yu-Gi-Oh impression. Please state your name for the court witness.
Or do I'd like to clarify a little something.
Oh my god. Uh-huh. Oh, alright. Go ahead.
You introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk.
Did I?
I will not stand for that. Now you've turned to the court's eyes and called me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling university student
God, he's
settle
old
with
bag.
my life is also tie saw quality. I'm here looking for the perfect top-notch university. Don't you have a right to selection progress and walk as?
Oldbag's grandson.
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
God.
I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox?
Who the fuck are you? Where's Bird? I have to question him?
Cars, woman, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need pie.
This guy's a annoying pretty boy, then.
Yeah.
Let's shave his head.
Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses.
I'm not wearing cars either, but that's not the point.
That's enough. Your name, witness.
I am Dylan McMasters.
So, that's how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now, you boomer.
You boomer!
Oh god, I'm going to kill him.
You old people, you thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
But I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Oh man.
Forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, drifting rituals with a PhD in drifting, as it were.
Pro initial D.
Wellington.
I'm about to say, like, I'm assuming drifting as in being a vagrant, but I love the idea of him being a professional street racer.
Love cars and drifting, you see. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. I specialize in moving and driving cars and drifting.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prejudiced boy out on a walk with Mummy.
Anyway, please testify to this. I like how I actually cut Adrian off for that. Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
Taking a walk, you.
What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington.
God, this guy has such a punchable face.
Talk all afternoon deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right into my eyes. What a thought! I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady.
A charming young lady.
Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only thing I saw was that banana that fell with the police officer.
The banana.
The banana.
The bananas are the killer.
Oh, that was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
I'm not paying attention.
What is decisive?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
I'm high right now.
Man, did you
I,
eat those
all those tabs of ecstasy I've been taking, I'm so far away from here.
All the brain juice from the concussion.
It's true. It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. This guy is lying.
The pretty boy's lying.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
What the fuck was his first name? Dexter?
Richard.
Beef.
Because he's rich.
Right.
His first name was Beef.
Yeah.
Beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington.
I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies.
I kind of feel like this person can also have a British accent. Because he thinks he's like high society.
He looks like he's like the
a bad accent.
He's the brainchild of Red, White, and Old Dag.
Oh,
I believe it.
He's
Yeah.
a Nephilim, then?
Ooh.
Wait,
He's a
Red.
British people
Oh
sound
yeah,
like
I guess
don't
that
they?
would make him a Nephilim because Red White was just a human.
He was a capitalist.
He was capitalist.
Yeah, it's not human.
Oh shit. Because the only thing that caught my eye was this fucking banana.
Bananas.
Because I know he means the
Banana?
glove.
The potassium.
Oh, it was actually more than that, just one. More like a bunch of bananas.
Bananas.
Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
Where is the monkey?
Why would I know anything? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas.
The bananas has gone bad.
The bananas has gone bad.
Your Honor,
He
may
could
I
be,
say,
but
this shit
no
is
reason for him to lie about
bananas.
being-
Mhm.
There being bananas at the crime scene.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
This shit bananas. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was saying one thing and it was something else.
See, that's another one of the things that Ace Attorney does that's a little bit off to me, where it's not out, like, it doesn't actually matter Well, maybe it does, but like it doesn't seem like it matters that he actually saw the glove, but he thought it was a bushel of bananas, you know? But whatever. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then it would be an inaccuracy. Think,
Well, I
Phoenix,
mean, that's
think.
a bit better than like saying it's a complete contradiction.
That's true. In the previous game, they did just straight up call it a contradiction, but calling it a... I wish they would just call it a discrepancy or something, because that would cover both. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we can somehow show he's lying...
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I wish I could remember who the fuck she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Who?
I do
Dude,
see
fucking
copious
Mia,
amounts of blood going off
fucking-
for your face.
Oh my god. Yeah, his entire face is red at this point. Fucking imagine Mia showing up to an amnesiated Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Phoenix,
Yeah,
you gotta present the baseball glove, and he's just like, what the fuck?
The bushel of bananas.
Remember who you are.
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here.
So you know about the banana too, then? Why didn't you say so earlier? So... But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me.
And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
What? Baseball glove?
Oh my gosh. Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? Did you read it?
Apparently my mic's not picking up on what the start of my sentence is, but I did say that.
Okay.
That's not... It's a...
It is clipping yourself a little bit, Adrian. I don't know, maybe you want to turn your sensitivity up a little bit or something. But when you did the no, it literally just sounded like, oh! And it was really funny, so I don't know if you want to work on that a little
Alright.
bit.
Is this better?
We'll have to see. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight.
Loves bananas.
Knows
Apparently-
nothing about baseball. I'm gonna say
My
has
computer
bad eyesight.
updated recently, and apparently it reset my thing to automatically determine sensitivity.
Ooh, that's terrible. Don't do that.
Yeah, so I just checked and I unput it, so hopefully this is better.
Alright, thank you. But, by the way, how bad are your eyes?
Huh? How? Why are you asking me all that all of a sudden?
Yeah, you sound much better. Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
No,
No, I
you're
don't think I will.
overruled! Fuck you! You're always doing this to me, Judge. God damn it!
You're always doing this to me, Dad.
But then he's
Dad!
just like, no, I don't think I will.
Daddy.
You're one of those people. Yes, I know what you mean. You're one of those people who refuse to accept Galileo. You to other new possibilities. Sure, in the end we find out there is the fact of God. However, when viewed from far, you think there's no room for doubt, don't you?
And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Isn't that astonishingly bad?
Yeah.
No.
Did you
Oh,
say no?
2200. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but I'll say it's not 2020.
2200.
Why are you not wearing your glasses today then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so they'd replace them.
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Oh God! How about it, witness?
You are an unrelenting, evil man. Like those people who
thought
joined
we
the
would
party.
hear
She
about
was brave and
this.
courageously put by horrible misery, and while she didn't do anything wrong, she was still brutally burned at the...
Also, why the fuck? What's up with your teeth, dude? Get them fixed. Which boils down to you where... What? Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven by proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life was at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
The girl on the upper path arrived as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call.
Well,
Sure, maybe.
well, no, well, I don't know. Cause he said that he saw the dude fall. You know what I mean? So why would it take fucking 17 minutes to call the police?
Maybe so.
They must have a lot of free time on their hands. They showed up within 10 minutes.
What the fuck?
So remember how I said I imagine this guy has a British accent?
Yeah.
So based off of what's happening with him, I would say he's doing what you were saying, Zach. He's trying to impersonate it, but every single time he gets angry, he just he loses the British accent.
Like he's trying, yeah, I'm about to say, I agree, and that's why I think Adrian's doing a good voice, because it sounds like he's just trying to do a posh thing, and then when he gets called out on something, he's like, fuck it, god damn it. Give me a quick second. I accidentally just pulled out a giant clump of hair from my head.
Oh.
Hopefully that doesn't leave a bald spot.
Was it your hair?
Yes, it was my hair.
Are you sure?
Probably. I haven't seen another human being other than Brian and Bree in like 4 months, so...
Is it falsified evidence? Is it actually someone else's hair planted there to look like your
in my hair?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like that one scene from the Italian Job where they have to do like a drug test, and he fucking it was something along the lines of like he had a tube full of someone else's urine sewed into the inside of his pants, and so when he quote unquote goes to take out his penis to like pee into the cup, he actually takes out that tube, and it was like, oh, Italian Job's a good movie.
So the person you saw was on the upper path, saw you, and then ran away.
Yes, that's correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. I don't suppose you've watched Rick and Morty. That girl is a murderer.
This dude loves Rick and Morty.
I love Rick and Morty. To be fair, you have to have a fairly high IQ.
I love Richard and Mortimer.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
Hello! What's going on, Mr. Wellington? You're still a prick.
Execute the witness.
I don't know. Do
you like my 3 little eyelashes?
I do like those, actually. They're very distinct. I don't know. I want to press him on this, because this is like the only thing that jumps out to me. How do you know what time it was?
That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. He's 16 feet tall.
Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, I mean top-ranked college.
I don't believe this.
It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. He didn't go to a time-telling college like I did.
Why, you're just some lousy kiddo.
I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? Showed up within 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? Ow, ow, ow! Ow, 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 what the fuck?
Are you pulling out your hair, Zach?
I usually just kind of play with my hair while we're doing this, but for whatever reason tonight, it's like, it's all just coming out.
Then stop touching it.
No, my hair is fun to play with.
Get a brush.
By this point, you'll lose all your hair. and you don't want
I
it.
have to have a special comb because my hair's too thick.
I got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in the area that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking on all fours, licking up the crime scene, tasting the blood.
Oh god.
It certainly says something about the morals of people in this country and the state of police these days. Those Kermits.
Can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony.
Why don't you take one more look at the court
I
record?
don't want to. Yeah.
All
I
right,
guess I
guilty.
should. Alright,
I mean, you're
We have,
probably
like, a
right, I think.
we have like 1,000 pictures. What does this clock say? That'd be 7, right?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
7, which is about the time the police would be investigating, I guess.
So that seems about right. There's also
7:50.
stars in the sky.
But like, I think you said you're probably correct because you were saying, well, the time between when he found him and when he called, right?
He's like a
Yeah.
big discrepancy. I just want to double check. Yeah.
What time was his death? 6:28.
6:28.
So they know exactly when he fell because his watch broke, and then he claims to have seen that event, and then called 17 minutes later. So that seems like a big discrepancy.
Maybe he was drunk. He's a drifter.
Oh.
It's very stereotypical. All right, you ready for the music to not stop? It did. Shit, I was correct.
Stop.
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There's clearly a 15-minute gap there. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you're doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. That's conjecture, you're not allowed to say that. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Gah!
Mr. Wellington,
Yes.
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question.
I telephoned. I mean,
Spit it out. Well, we're waiting.
I was searching for a phone booth.
But there's one literally.
Yeah, about to say, wait a minute, isn't there one, like, right there in the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions. You're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You think you're really something special?
Witness. Me.
I lost my cell phone. There. Are you all happy?
You lost it?
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
Aren't you saying that first people are never allowed to lose things?
Yes.
Haven't you heard that all good use of quirky? It's my rational. I have my own quirk with being a genius. I don't think some plain people you can understand.
Enough.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait. Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone.
Oh, sorry.
But-
Nick! That cell phone! Could it be?
The longer the pause, the more guilty you should feel. You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? I mean, question further, obviously. Mr. Wellington! Where's your cell phone right now?
What are you getting at all excited about? You seem a little confused. I found my cell phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is.
Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was... Okay, no, that's okay.
I about to say, that sentence was a little weird.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Well, that's the gist of it. I suppose you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you!
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You have, you do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Why did he... Phoenix said that like he was like, this evidence should be good enough, I think. Like he was bringing food to a potluck. Like they should be happy with this.
I think this is good. But man, I'm just thinking about like case 1 from Ace Attorney 1. This is so much more complicated than the other one.
It's much longer.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope we can finish this in 15 minutes. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo?
At this photograph.
Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something's wrong with you.
I accidentally closed Discord. Give me a second.
You just say no, by the way, Adrian.
Oh.
No.
No.
Well, it's more of a no.
Oh. No.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
He's having a stroke. It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps.
Discord's
Mr.
truly
Wellington?
trying.
What?
Discord's truly not opening for some reason.
Uh-oh. We'll feed your lines to you.
We will read you your lines, and then you have to repeat
Just,
them back.
or you can just go to
Or-
Twitch. It's slightly delayed,
Here,
but
I'm hopping on twitch.tv/OboTolken, where you can subscribe now or whatever you do on Twitch.
Don't subscribe, just follow. I don't have a subscribe button yet. I'm not a partner.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright, I'm on.
look, there's Armor Dude. Wait, no. Wait, you're not even in here yet.
I am.
Are you? I don't see you. Or are you Tade?
I'm Armor Dude.
I don't see you. Alright, well, anyway.
if he's there, he's there.
You're
I have to
gonna,
wait
you're
for
gonna
it.
see this.
There's a big delay, yeah.
Order.
What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That's reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Oh, there's like a several second delay on this.
There is.
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he...
Mr. Wright,
Oh, Discord's
Yes,
back
Your
up.
Honor.
do you have any thoughts that you would like to share with the court? can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
I'm going to assume he was looking for his glasses? There's only
Probably.
one possible explanation.
Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility.
Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Oh, this is my favorite part. I hope he gets penalized.
Mhm.
He better.
Fuck, dude, I don't know. Hey, look, I'm only losing a little bit of health.
Hey, a little blip.
Just
Phoenix has gotten more
glasses.
durable as the years has gone by.
Oh, the year. the
The
single.
year.
Years gone by.
I don't know. The glasses?
So these are probably his glasses, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So
I will
was
also-
he? If
'Cause
he's
these were- 'cause
bad-sighted,
these were under the body, and he didn't want to move the body that much. I think. So
or maybe he didn't realize it was under the body.
that too. You know what I mean? I think this is a good reason for why he wouldn't have been able to deal with it in 15
I will also
minutes.
say this. Between the first and second game, it's not visible in this compilation, but in the first game, you had just a raw number of failures or like mistakes you make. In this game, it was more of a gradual health bar where some mistakes are worth more health than others.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so from here going onwards, certain mistakes will be worth more penalized than others.
So, like, for example, there might be a thing later where, like, the chief of police is like, if you don't prove this wrong right now, I'm going to shoot you in the head, and then the whole bar is red.
The chief of police? Why would the chief of police shoot it?
Because he's back.
Well, no. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Anyway, but yeah, just so you know, so I guess the game's throwing you a softball here with only one tick of health.
Mr. Wellington.
What? Don't do that! You almost gave me a heart attack!
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Where did you find?
I believe the court all heard what he just confessed to. That these glasses are, in fact, yours. He's a lot more calm in that posture. I'll tell you what they were, where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body.
Man, I would be a terrible murderer in the Phoenix Wright universe because, like, Phoenix would reveal that information. I'd be like, oh, fucking obviously under the body, and then I would just immediately go to jail.
You're super guilty. Order,
Go to jail,
order.
go to jail. Now wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. And he did say that there was barely anybody there until the police showed up.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. That's precisely what I'm doing. Man, it should be noted that not only does Phoenix have amnesia, he also doesn't remember any of the school he apparently went to. So, like,
Except
he's just,
that he can say objection.
except that he has the muscle memory of saying objection. That is true. But it's just like, man,
Oh,
so he doesn't have a special, Alright. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out his cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. We're gonna kill him?
To 8600.
I'll sink him in one shot. We'll
Yeah.
fry him up real good. We're gonna
Let's
land
do
him
it.
like a fish. We're gonna
I
shoot him
agree.
to the stars. Like, just a bunch
Yeah.
of analogies.
We're gonna
This
knock
is so
his back.
exciting. Watching you work again.
I can't believe that prior to this case you were quitting. It's like, what? Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. It's just like idiom, analogy, just forever. This is the moment I've been
Metaphor?
waiting for.
Order.
I would
Oh
like
my
a large pizza with some mozzarella sticks and a 2-liter Coke, please.
All right, anything else? Anybody else want something?
I wanted pizza with no cheese, no pepperoni, and only beef on half of it.
Okay.
God, is
The
that
prosecution would
pizza
like
with-
the prosecution would like to belay the witness's order. We're instead gonna ask for pineapple pizza, please. Thank you.
You are guilty.
No! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This is third-rate fraud. I'm a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. That is how this works.
That's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
You mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
Wouldn't that mean the real criminal someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Whatever.
This is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
Yes, he did. I forgot. Is there any way that this creep could have known about Maggie's name beforehand?
Phoenix is like, I forgot everything. I just remembered I had amnesia.
He just forgets everything in the middle of a testimony. Oh
Where
my
am I?
god. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn the defendant's name was Maggie.
Now, will the defendant please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
This is how.
Am I supposed to take this as evidence that the defense doesn't know what's going on?
What? Oh, Aren't you a little old to be laughing like a 5-year-old? Take some responsibility. Man, really, I get penalized for that. I could have sworn that was it.
Your health is forfeit.
Alright.
The phone, then?
Why would I present the phone?
Because Maggie said that during
Okay,
the
she said, you
conversation.
can call me Maggie.
Oh, God, you're so right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, my bad. See, Grant, this is exactly what I was talking about with the system that I was proposing in the stuff I was talking about before, where it's like, in what I would have just done, the fucking credibility system would automatically corrected my error and just kept going, you know what I mean? But anyway. We're like right at the end of the stream. Do we want to just save here?
Mr.
Sure.
Wellington.
I believe, yeah, we have a bit more to the case.
Yeah,
so
we're at the tail end. We're like 3/4 through this case, I think.
3
Man,
quarters, so
that's
this is
a
a little
long-
I
bit.
agree.
There's a little bit left. All right, I'm gonna save it. I mean,
well,
Grant, you remember what I told you, where case 1 of Ace Attorney or Edgeworth Investigations 2 is 6 hours long, right?
Yeah. So I guess
Fucking nuts. Oh.
and I believe that case also has Maggie Bird in it.
I don't think so.
The one where
the
Edward...
one where the president gets shot, or quote unquote tries to get assassinated.
Oh no, I'm thinking Investigations 1.
Yeah, but I was saying not that one.
Yeah,
So-
Maggie, that one.
Just so we talk about like polling and stuff. So we've established that Wellington is a Nephilim.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was also gonna add, right? So because we've kind of gotten that the phone is his too, and we were like, well, why does this phone sound like it's from like a vampire? So I surmised that potentially Red White didn't tell Wellington that he's a Nephilim, but instead told him he's a vampire.
So he thinks that he's a vampire when in actuality, oh man, that's.
I would propose that.
Oh, God.
Well, here's the thing.
There's so much lore. We're only 2 hours into this game.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Red White would obviously never have his son or any descendant of his be a fucking drifter. So
That's
he's
true.
been estranged from Red White, and I would argue that he also is clearly not at all. Like, the only thing he's inherited from Oldbag is being very verbose when stressed. So I'd
And
argue
wearing
that
blue.
he. I mean, sometimes, yeah.
I
But I would argue
she
that
wears other stuff too, but yeah.
I would argue so that he is a Nephilim, but he is like a fallen Nephilim where he has no power.
He's Grant. You remember me talking about how in the Vampire the Masquerade series, the depending on like how deep in the vampire generations you are, you like lose strength over time. Like he's like an 8th generation Nephilim.
So he's just shitty.
He's just garbage. He has all the downsides of being an angel, but none of the benefits.
Oof.
Alright, we're good.
Good stream.
And also,
Yeah.
you guys can't see this, but look, and then I hit this transition button. Woo! Look at that. The overlay just comes in all nice.
Wow, what a fading,
Ah, dude, isn't that cool? Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Good night.